right, so here we go. One of the fighters that a lot of people think could make a championship run in this division. And the term well-rounded obviously is overused in modern-day mixed martial arts, but I think it applies.
Yeah, absolutely, China. We speak privately about these fighters, and when we talk about this kid, we talk about what is in the future. Because if you look at him short-term, I think you're not doing him justice. This guy possesses all the skills in order to be an elite-level mixed martial artist. Now, is it guaranteed? Absolutely not. But he seems to have the foundation, the framework to become a UFC champion. Let's see if he can continue on that path with a victory tonight.
And one thing he all but guaranteed was a finish, either by knockout or submission. So we'll see if he gets it. Well, if you like high-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, perhaps this fight will be the one for you. You gotta think his opponent is mindful of all the skills that he has in that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be. If you are not aware of the dangers of grappling this man, you are doing yourself a disservice. You gotta take note of what he does. He's so good on the ground. He's so comfortable on the ground that if you are there and you lose focus for 1 second, you're done. He's a high-level grappler, a guy that has a ton of accolades in jiu-jitsu, and you recognize it the moment he steps into the octagon.
Yeah, a lot of different submissions on his resume, and going to be interesting to see how the opposition tries to handle this appreciable challenge in front of him tonight. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. All right, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Manuel Torres. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Renato Moicano.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. Dateline, Las Vegas, Nevada. This is the fight capital of the world with respect to anywhere else you want to go. If I'm a fighter, if I'm an athlete in combat sports, this is where I want to come.
You want to fight in Vegas, and now this beautiful T-Mobile Arena is the backdrop for tonight's great UFC event.
Oh, huge kick to the body. Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Big right hand. And they're exchanging leather early. Slit that one. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. From the moment this fight started, these two gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1. Moicano's in half guard now.
Big ground and pound.
Pretty accurate there from bottom position. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Making all these shots count.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Lands the ground and pound strike. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Good, solid strike on the ground. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, you won that last round. He was all over you, but you're better than that. Come on now, let's shake it out. Let's get back in there. Let's get back to the game plan. Hands high, work behind the gym.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go with round two. Nice jab by Moicano.
Look at how he turned his hip into that leg kick.
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
And mixes in a takedown. Why not? Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands.
He's getting them out here.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. Back mount now.
Well, you got to start clearing those hooks right away, or he's going to start to try to attack the rear choke. Oh!
Wow, he gets out and now reverses position.
Beautiful submission defense by this guy. He was constantly under attack.
Grappler's delight tonight. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Checks the leg kick. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. There's the single.
He passes the half guard.
All right, so from being dominated to in the dominant position. Nice reversal on the ground. And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, he's hanging out in.
Oh, you got to watch him attacking submissions. He throws the legs up to try to get a triangle choke here. Look at him. He's starting to posture. Oh, my goodness. He slams him down, uses straight power to escape that triangle choke. Great job. Great technique. I mean, great physicality by this youngster.
And just when you thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, Sean, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
And the horn sounds on round two. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
Ready.
Third round underway. Well, just as he thought, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Moicano. And both fighters exchange with the pocket. Oh! He's having his way with him here. Nicely done.
This is a terrible position.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Moicano's in half guard.
There it is, now he's on the mount.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud.
I'm gonna stand you up. You need to work.
So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Moicano.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Trying to finish this fight. Big shots here.
Gotta be careful here.
Thought about a joke, instead flattens him out, and now he's got a lot of options offensively, champ.
Yeah, he's got all the options available to him. Now he just has to get all that hip pressure into his opponent's back and just start raining down ground and pound.
And if you're the bottom fighter, better start intelligently defending yourself. Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse. And he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up.
Constantly a moving target. All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off and try to get back to your feet.
Moicano's in half guard. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. Heading back to the corner after that round. Moicano's bleeding from the forehead there a little bit. It doesn't appear to be too bad. The focus for the cut man, though, to make sure that he can stop the bleeding and not allow the blood to get into the eyes. All right, so a huge round for him there. Nearly had him out of there with the head kick. Did get the knockdown. Talk us through the replay.
He got the knockdown. He won the round. He did everything correct. The only thing he didn't do is finish the fight. But if he continues down the path, if he continues to do the exact same thing as he did before, he will get that finish.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Just out of range with that strike. Pretty good jab there by Moicano.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Right to the target. Let's see See if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that one.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. All right, he's trying to control posture here.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Oh, big shots raining down.
In the half guard.
Now the hammer fist here by Moicano.
Massive shot from the top.
These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Now he's going full mount.
Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Oh, man, what a connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is. And that would do it! Renato Moicano! That has got to feel good!
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 10 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Renato Moicano!
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the birth of your kids, right?
Yeah.
But you knock out a man in a cage fight. I can't think of anything better.
I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, you don't even hear the one that lands, that puts out your opponent's lights. And tonight, he got